Mesa off the tip. Here's Williams. And the pass to Jackson. Back to Anthony. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Working off the ball. Anthony looking comfortable from that spot.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Howard one.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Here's Boozer. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jackson. Nice ball movement by Richmond. And he's stolen by Westbrook. Outside Howard. Mesa no good that time either. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Richmond. Pass to Mullen. Wade outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wade's got the lead up to 4 now for Richmond. They get the rebound. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. From outside the arc. Good up. So it's Richmond now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Curry outside. 20 seconds left here in the first half. From downtown, Knight dropped the tough three-pointer. Here's Hachimura. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Mullen. Here's Shannon. Outside Mullen. Here's Shannon. 5 on the clock. Jackson, the rebound goes to Mesa.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch.
The coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Out stolen by Jackson. Here's Beranger. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Mullen. Takes a three.
And more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off a pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Mullen. The three. Great deal. And here's the break. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Mesa from deep.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Mullen. The tray. Another three for Richmond.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
From deep. And Russell Westbrook with the three. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's Wade. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Howard. And Jackson in the corner. Offensive rebound. Launches a three. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The backcourt today as
Dvalishvili. Now, here's Quickly. 6 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
The shot's good from Pat.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Quickly. Jackson looking it over. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jackson's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Out left to the wing. Outside Boozer. And he converts the layup.
I just like that Boozer often seems like he's in total control. Physical contact like that does not rattle this young fella at all.
Now here's Duncan. Inside. It's Boozer missing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boozer.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's movement right there, setting that screen, then getting into position to score.
To the inside. Out to Kuzma. Curry outside. Another 3 for Richmond.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
To the right side. Here's Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Champagny. Pocket 6. Outside for Curry. Curry! And Antonio trails by 6. Screen by Duncan. Down low. Duncan makes him pay inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Pass to Quickly. Now Vassell. Puts up a 3. Another on miss. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Van Horn. Guarded by Jackson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Duncan. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
And here is Quickly. On the wing, Jackson. Another pass to Van Horn. Here's Pat. And here is Mason. Covered by Vassell. Leading by 5. Kuzma brings the double team. To Curry. Here's Champagny. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
Here's Vassell. Now Jackson. Good. for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
From deep. Trails by 5. Over to the left wing. Duncan, a screen. Shoots the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but when he can also step out beyond the three-point line.
Back to quickly. Jackson in the corner. Good on the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the 3 by Richmond that went in. Boozer. Here's Champagny. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And it's all evened up.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. There's Kuzma. Another 3 for Richmond.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Back to Rose. They set the pick. Here's Champagny. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one.
That Champagny no good. To the inside. Klingon. Outside for Curry. Pass to Champagny. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent.
Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. You was hitting some crazy shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You was hitting some crazy shit. I was like, bro, how the hell is this nigga hit this shit, bro? Good GGs, bro.
This crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it.
You gotta do the dynamic duos. So if you got dynamic duos, they turn into 99s automatically. So if you got the 2 what's that nigga name? Champagny's, they'll both turn into 99s. And then Emmanuel Quickly and this, I don't think the center. They dynamic duos, but if you do dynamic duos, they'll turn into 99s. GG.